Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are doing some races on a short track in the West Coast. We were just doing an online session and my voice did not record, so I am recording some in voiceover. The track is really fun. The cars are just the Grand Marshals from the latest update, and yeah, it was really good racing. Ever so slightly chaotic, of course, because there was not a lot of space on this track. Cars are made for a little bit of bump in, so it wasn't much of a problem. Staying around the outside here is not recommended. There are so many things to hit. 3 next to each other is not going to work. So taking the exit road, there was sort of a chicken line to escape most of the chaos, but I mean, the chaos will find you on this track. So I think I just damaged my steering. You'd think you're out after that, like BeamNG is quite rough on just slight mistakes, but actually we're still going. It's not good. We're not driving very well anymore, but we're still overtaking 2 cars there just because they were taken out. Unfortunately, we get taken out, and with the steering damage, we're not going to get much further. So thankfully, I wasn't the only one that was struggling with some of the chaos.
Oh, I love steering.
Oh!
Dude.
I love steering.
No.
My bad.
Time for another try. I started on the left here, and that kind of meant that I had no choice but to take this chicken line here, because you do not fit more than 2 cars next to each other in the other track, sort of this choice that you have. The outside choice does mean that you do go a little slower, but it also means that you're quite safe, because all of the chaos just transpired on the inside there. And I could have avoided that, and now I took that one corner quite nicely. And I'm already fighting for the lead in quite a nice position, so it's not all that bad starting on the outside, but it's definitely faster to go through the building here. It is a little bit of a judgment call that you have to make on how fast you go down. If you go too slow, you don't land very well and you start bouncing around, and if you go too fast, I mean, obviously you're just gonna wreck and like leave the track, so that's not good either. Now the car up ahead made a bit of a mistake. We sneak up the inside. We have to kind of fight for our position because they did not expect us to be there, which is fair. They were kind of just struggling with that corner and probably slid out or something. But now we are up ahead, and I didn't quite know there, you know, I didn't quite know how much speed I should take really, and I took a little bit too little. Bounced around a little bit. Not all the stuff from my roof just fell off, but I mean, that kind of just creates a trap for everyone behind. They might just run into the crap that just fell off of my roof. So maybe that's also not the worst. Let's call that a tactic rather than just slightly missed judgment on my part. This time we go a little bit faster. Yeah, that's how that ends. But actually, that was the very last lap. So we only took 3 lap races. So that was just a victory crash, so to say. And the rest joins me in that.
Wait. No, the wrong way. Oh no.
Okay, time for another round. Fairly calm start most of the time, and then chaos happens throughout this corner pretty badly for some people, I think, but actually most of the people make it out, and we are in the 3rd place, which makes sense. The 2 people that were next to me are probably going to be going faster through that first corner, having the inside. But that kind of sets you up for quite a nice play still. Quite an interesting battle, maybe. I still haven't quite learned how fast to go over the bumps. Let's see how it ought to do.
On your outside. Oh my god! Oh, I don't know how I lived that. I popped the tire.
That went about how you might expect it to go. Still 2 cars next to each other on that line is terrifying. One of the cars hit the rail, and I bumped into them pretty badly, but somehow the car is quite fine. The other car, however, got steering damage, so now I'm first. It was just a matter of waiting for other people to crash. Here, still not quite figured out how to take that one. I went a little bit too slow, bounced around, ended up on 2 wheels even, But even that doesn't really matter, I think, because we have a fairly confident lead. I don't think there's anyone close by because, I mean, the chaos that went down, it created some obstacles on the track as well, so it's just a fairly calm victory in this case, which doesn't happen often, but there you go. And once again, we are joined by some other people, of course. Crashing, pole finish. That is the only appropriate way.
How the hell? I'm stuck like that.
You laughed.
Oh no!
For the next round, I wanted to stay behind and make sure that I could be on the inside trail for once, just to see what happens on a normal race, and boy did it not disappoint. I mean, just the fact that there was a wheel flying through the screen and a car rolling behind me, whilst there was also so much chaos before me, I mean, it's beautiful. That's kind of why I like this race. But yeah, again, we're kind of lucky, or we just stayed out of trouble, stayed behind a little bit, not on purpose really. But yeah, we kind of are in a good position. I mess up a little bit here. I don't think I have an excuse for that. But again, just see the two in front of me, surely that will go wrong. And it does, but I follow their line. That was my mistake. I should have just taken it a little bit more easy. As I was saying, most of it is just taking it easy and seeing other people crash, but now people can see me crash.
What was that?
Because I have no steering anymore.
Oh, yeah. I just went straight ahead into the mountain.
I gave it another try, but really, I turned left fully here, and yeah, not a lot is happening. No. So, time for a reset. We were really trying this time to keep everyone alive. It was hard. I mean, you bounce around on that first bump, and then you go straight into this corner. It's sketchy. But most of us made it, I think. And now we are in third, kind of next to second.
Cut you off a bit. Oh my god, I'm cutting you off again.
Cut off a little bit, but spread wasn't too bad.
Get away.
Kind of part of the racing. And we are kind of just going to be trying to stay close behind them and stress them out a little bit, because that might make them make a mistake. Yeah, it's a fun theory maybe, but we are the one making the mistake. We're missing a wheel. I'll try. I'm now in someone's way. I apologize, but no. This is not happening, so in the end I just have to put my car to the side and spectate. And of course I spectate Chris just as he has the track all to himself and makes a mistake.
I was just hoping no one saw that.
Yeah, you weren't so lucky. That was a kind of a funny moment to jump in. But that race was over for me. I had a lot of fun though. The races were really cool, and yeah, the part of the fun is that it is so chaotic and that you could die at any moment, so I really enjoyed these races, even if I could not finish all of the races. This was a very close finish, but the car on the inside definitely cheated a little bit. It wasn't so serious, all of the racing, but it was very fun. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!